My favorite Ironclad card? Hard to pick just one. Probably Dark Embrace. The most honest answer. Fan favorite, aka Baylor favorite, Dark Embrace for even more card draw. I'm taking Dark Embrace though. Such a sucker for that card. Second Dark Embrace. Let's go Dark Embrace. Sounds pretty good. I'm personally of the opinion that lose 7 max for a random rare relic is the best single start Ironclad can get offered. So many of the rare relics are run to fighting for the Clad. And I think that's doubly true if you're fighting Slime Boss. We're not fighting Slime Boss because of the relics Turnip and Ginger. But an Incense Burner will do just fine, giving us intangibility every 6th turn. Also looks like a pretty good opportunity to take the Burning Elite out in Act 1, so I will probably aim to do that. Looking to grab some card rewards and maybe a potion. Go to the fire first. Even better than damage in exchange for rare relic? Generally speaking, yeah. I think generally speaking, yes. Because you value the current HP in Act 1 quite a bit. Happy to trade a few hit points in these opening encounters since we're at full HP. Or since we're returning to full HP with the Burning Blood. True Grit's not a bad first block card to put into an Ironclad deck, but I think I'd prefer to take a Headbutt, letting us put a card back on top, as well as being some decent front-loaded damage, excuse me. Which the Ironclad really wants to get at the start of Act 1 is, a bit more damage output. Happy to take a Golden Idol this early, and I think we're actually in a position where I could take the damage rather than the max HP loss. Since we can heal up with the Burning Blood a little bit. Kind of makes up for the max HP penalty that we took at the start. I'm gonna do it. See how much I regret this. But the hope is I can recover HP from one or more of the early encounters, in part because of Incense Burner. For example, we're intangible on this turn. So where this would normally be 17, it's only 1. I get to play the Bash. Ooh. Actually, all of them are pretty good. Evolve works great against status cards. I tend to prefer Evolve against either Hexaghost or Slime Boss in Act 1. E-Strike does really good damage, whereas Shockwave is lots of Vuln and Cozy. I think I'll take a Perfected Strike. It's been a little while since I've grabbed this particular card, and I think it's a really good take in the early game. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Want to headbutt or defend? Not really. Strike you one time, then. Right, because that's why. Let's see, 6 plus Vuln or 13? I'd have to play 3 strikes for it to be worthwhile. 13 puts you at 18 health, so 3 strikes kills anyway. Or 16, rather. Fast Strike also kills now. But we did not draw either of those things, unfortunately. That said, we're still up 2 HP from this combat. Ironwave, Shrug, or Arma. Shrug is a really wonderful block addition. Gonna be helpful against Guardian, too. Maybe it's an early Ironwave. Do appreciate we have turn 1 intangibility for the next fight. Going into the first elite, what do we want this Incense Burner to be on? We have the least amount of information about that first elite fight. Could be either the Sentries, the Lagavulin, or the Gremlin Knob. For Gremlin Knob and for Lagavulin, we want Incense Burner for turn 3. For the Sentries, we want it on turn 2. It's It's actually okay against Legival turn 2, as long as I wake up the egg on turn 1. But I'll probably set it to 3 if I can. Go grab the more reliable Shrug. The draw 1 is so good. Got a chunky P-Strike after all. Redemptor, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Don't think I ever go this way. Feels like not getting enough upgrades. Well, that's a really good incense burner right there. Easy. Wow. Really clean fight. I forgot to do the thing, though. I got really excited. Disarm, Reaper, or Anger? I actually like all of these for different reasons. Anger is one of my favorite Act 1 Ironclad cards. It just adds a lot of output to your deck, especially with a headbutt. Reaper and Disarm, well, the Disarm makes us much better against the Guardian. Whereas the Reaper is a way to heal. But you really want strength. This Reaper is a bit of a curse in the short term. If I happen to have stats on my most successful character's win rate, that would be Watcher with more than 80% at this point. Last time we did stats, these are ballparks. Last time we looked at stats, which was maybe a month or so ago, it was about 50% for the Ironclad and the Defect, 75% for the Silent, no, 70% for the Silent, and 80% for the Watcher. And I feel like that's probably plus or minus 10%, right? Like, you're not going to get the true number whenever you measure. And what does that even mean? To have a true knowledge of your win rate. It's a constantly changing thing, so you can only kind of get data points to see a general trend. But those are some approximations for you. Defect very much still the favorite, especially after that double all-for-one no boss relics run. That was so good. Genuinely, I kind of think I might need this Anger. No, I'm not gonna skip it, Disarm. I got a Fire Potion. We're fine. Give me that Disarm. And we do need to upgrade a damage card. Probably the P-Strike. Maybe the Bash? Bash for Noblega. Now we'll upgrade Strike first. My favorite Ironclad card? Ooh, hard to pick just one. Probably Dark Embrace, I think would be the most honest answer. Draw one card whenever you exhaust a card. It's such an enabler in so many different ways. Guess I could take an event before this Elite if I wanted. Favorite Ironclad archetype? Searing Blow. Is that an archetype? Can I say that? Yeah, that's also a candidate for favorite card, Searing Blow. It's so rare that it's a really, really good choice, but when the circumstances arise, it can be incredibly powerful. Even beating the heart. Oh yeah, you can definitely get A20 heart kills with Searing Blow. Sometimes it's even easy. And particularly if you can get the Searing Blow to just do 200 damage. I think I actually want the extra combat, though, so we'll go here. It is Sentries, so I'm not really upset by the numbers we have set stuff to, and I'm just going to go ahead and torch one on turn 1 with the Fire Potion, I think. This fight will be much simpler if I do that. Prevent it from adding Dazed. If that would have killed the middle one, I would have chosen the middle one, but the 45 HP prevented it from happening. How much did that do? 27? So we should be able to kill next turn by headbutting the Perfected Strike. Oh no, 24. We're one off. Unfortunate. Poor burner never did anything for us. Alas. Definitely going to want to set up the incense burner properly, like for the next elite. Really happy to get a White Bee statue here, guaranteeing potion rewards. Kind of liking a double shrug here. Does Blasphemy Vault work as you think it does? Have a demonstrational clip, I guess. Yeah, about that. Zero cost damage, reckless charge, kind of interesting too. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a shrug. That's right, you can do it if you're intangible. That's allowed. One might even say encouraged. Love that we got the White Beast statue here for guaranteed potion drops. Don't know if I said that already, but yeah, I really, really like it. I'm gonna use the Dex potion in this fight. I'd like to get up to 2 potions for our elite. Guess we'll headbutt a shrug because I won't be able to attack next turn. Or headbutt a defend, rather. Shrugs are in the draw pile. Have to be a little cautious about this fight. Like I said, I want to end with Incense Burner on 3. What are the odds I can end in 2 turns? Decent. Oh man, a body slam with double shrugs and a headbutt. Ooh, interesting. Broken Bard, thank you so much for the full metric year, the full real year, in fact, of learning and silly business. Real year? Metric year and real year, I like that. We're fighting Guardian too. I really do enjoy Body Slam. Body Slam is a couple of things that are very important. One, it's an attack that upgrades to become free, and Ironclad has very, very, very few of those. That makes it really good with card draw, which Shrug-it-Offs naturally are. And it's great with Headbutt. I'm taking it. Guaranteed block, I love Orichalcum, with Clad especially. Lots of ways to combo with it, and it's just really, really nice guaranteed block. Okay, the goal is to end whatever this fight is with Incense Burner set to 3. Good luck to me. I figured it might be. Well, this one's good, because we have the ability to stall. In fact, with the Orichalcum, I can make this fight last as long as it needs to. No wizard here, thankfully. At least the Orichalcum will contribute. Glad we have it. No, stop shielding him! You fool. Alright. I want to end with this on 3. Perfect. Neither of the potions really offered us a whole lot in that fight, so I figured that I would keep them so that I can choose 2 out of 3 now, and I don't think the elixir is going to help us, so I'm not going to pick it up compared to the current potions. Dual wield to make copies of something, notably the Perfected Strike. Cleave for a little bit of AoE, or Thunderclap for 1 cost vulnerable, which pairs nicely with Peace Strike. and a bit of AoE. Probably going to upgrade our Body Slam here. It also goes nicely with the Body Slam, actually. But I think it's a bit early for that. Question is, can I get away without having a cleave going into Act 2? I think so. I'm going to skip all of these. Alright, it is Egg. Okay, so we'll wake up on turn 2 then. I guess we could wake up right away, but looking at the draw pile, I don't particularly want to. Do I... I'm going to use one of the 2 potions. I think the Dexterity potion is better here. I suppose, technically speaking, I should have waited until... it made a difference to use it. Take a shrug for next turn. Thought about headbutting the Perfected Strike, but no, this is much better. We get to shrug. Oh my. Double shrug. Body slam, strike. Easy. Or 7. Could kill right now, or we can take 10. Keep our potion. I think I'd rather just kill right now, right? 12 plus 9? Yeah. Just kill right now. Since I can get the potions back guaranteed from the White Beast statue. Rage seems like a kind of interesting card. Block when we attack. That can be quite nice. Definitely happy with extra draw on turn 1. Sergeant Neely asks, does dual-wielding Perfected Strike increase its damage mid-fight? Yes. Yes to both of those questions. The current total of strike cards in the combined draw pile, discard pile, and hand is used for Perfected Strike, so it changes dynamically as you add or remove those cards mid-combat. Seeing Red's kind of interesting here. Will I add an energy generator to this deck? I think normally I wouldn't, but I kind of see some potential here. I'm going to give it a try, especially with our better turn 1s. Let's add 1 energy generating card. And do I want to take an event now? I think so. I've got plenty of good cards. I'll have 2 potions from 1 fight. Yeah, let's take 1 event. What do we got? Remove, transform, upgrade. Wonderful. Actually feels like a really good opportunity to get rid of a strike. Although I wouldn't mind the free upgrade on disarm or even seeing red or a shrug it off. Since the shrugs will both block and make the body slam do more damage, the shrug it off upgrades are now pretty damn good. But man, being able to remove one of the cards of this deck and shrink it down a bit... I guess with the Perfected Strike Plus, I'm not as interested in removing a strike, am I? Generally speaking, Body Slam Plus really wants fewer cards in deck, though. I'm gonna go with the remove. Yes, even removing a strike, even with the Orichalcum, because of this Body Slam. So far, seeing red on turn 1 has proven effective. Instance Burner wants to be set to 2. Or not 2. 4. So we're intangible on turn 2. Ooh. Uppercut's a fun one. Good way to apply weak and vuln. Could also actually really see a brutality being very good here. Letting us lose 1 hit point per turn, but drawing 1 more card. A card that's actually quite good with the upgrade for our bigger turn 1s to then smooth out the draw consistency. I actually really like this brutality. Opens up rupture scaling. It's going to make the body slam more reliable. It's going to make the seeing red better. Yeah, I'm going to take brutality here. And we're going to upgrade either Disarm or Shrug prior to Guardian. Let's get this Disarm upgraded. This is always a card I really want an upgrade on anyway. This is why we Incense Burner. Alright. I don't want the bash to go back on top, so I'm going to headbutt and then bash. It might seem bad that we're losing 1 hit point per turn, but consider this. In Slay the Spire, boss combats generally don't go more than 10 or so turns. And particularly if you're going for a heart-killing deck, know that the heart will absolutely murder you if you take more than 10 turns. So try to aim for a 10 turn at maximum. Duration for fights, and then it becomes a little bit more apparent that brutality is something along the lines of lose 7 HP, draw 7, and that's pretty good. Peace Strike over bashing. Bash is pretty sad currently. Definitely feels like we need a better vulnerable source. Ha! Blocked it again, nerd! Get dunked. You fool. Although I also just do that, I guess. Akapadak, thank you so much for the 29 months. One more. Kill those 3 metric years. (21 plus 6 is 27. We need 28 damage to transform Guardian here. Alright, well, I know I'm getting a potion after the fight, so let's just do this. I'm just thinking about the Incense Burner now. In Act 2, we'll probably save a few hit points. I suppose we want intangibility on turn 1 because of Shelled Parasite. Although it's bad against... If Chosen, we want it on turn 3. If Baseball, we want it on turn 3. If Birds, it's definitely not good on turn 1. So it's only a 1 in 4. Thieves is also good on turn 1, though. So there's, I think, 5 possibilities for your first Act 2 encounter. We're also paying 1 hit point per turn. Things to keep in mind. In either case, I at minimum want to wait through these 2 turns. And it realistically looks like I don't get to wait until turn 1, so let's go for turn 3 here. Oh my. Barricade and Juggernaut are both pretty cool, and Exhum's not bad either, actually. Exhum getting back either Disarm Plus or the Seeing Red, so there's a couple of good targets. But this deck really appreciates both Barricade and Juggernaut. Barricade requires that we are able to generate surplus block, a little bit easier with Incense Burner, a bit easier to get in play with the Banker Prep too, whereas Juggernaut will help our damage output, which we deeply appreciate. Honestly feels to me more like a Juggernaut take than a Barricade take. Turning our Shrugs into damage and block, giving us guaranteed damage each turn thanks to Orichalcum. This is my pick. Although Disarm and Barricade love each other. And another P-Box. I'm down. I'm super down for a transform all strikes and defense here. I definitely do not like our other options here. These are both energy relics with horrific downsides. The Busted Crown prevents us from seeing cards, preventing us from gaining the scaling that we need. And the Mark of Pain puts wounds into the draw pile, making it harder to combo the Body Slam with the Shrugs and all that. All of the cards we get will be unupgraded random Ironclad cards, and that could be a hot mess, but I feel like with Orichalcum, surely a hot mess is better than what we have going on right now. What do we got? Oh, that's not a hot mess at all. That's real spicy-like. 2 offerings, and even more card draw, and 0-cost cards. Well, heck, that's what I call a winner. And as noted, Incense Burner plus Offerings is one of my favorite combos. We can play these for the low cost of only 1 hit point, if we're intangible. I do think, Pablo Drez, that I undervalue the Mark of Pain a little bit, but generally speaking, I strongly prefer to take another option when it comes, as opposed to messing with my own draw pile, which I'm very defensive about. Alright. Since we didn't go to a store in Act 1, that was actually a big reward for not taking a strike out of the deck in Act 1. And I'm really happy to roll into a store with 500 gold. There's a lot of fun things we could do. How do we feel about events? We're not 100% sure. Only 3 block cards for the Juggernaut and the Body Slam right now. That's true, but I think you'll be very, very shocked at how frequently we draw them. This deck is going to slap so hard. Oh, it is birds. Okay, I'm cool with intangible when we get it then. Only taking 4. Is it worth playing Offering? Probably. It's not worth double playing Offering, though. Disarm the one with the most HP. Anger, headbutt, shrug, anger. Doesn't knock this one out of the air, but does quite a bit of damage to it. We'll opt not to play the second offering. I'm not made of hit points, you know? Passion, the Perfected Strike do the same damage. That's right, the Perfected Strike is pretty bad now. That makes sense. That just makes sense. Oh no. Actually, you know what? I've got potions. I'll use one. Burner on 3 again? I think so. Man. Battle Trance and Warcry. Phoenix Reborn, by the way, thank you so much for 3 months of support. Much love to you. Much coziness. So, Battle Trance for more draw. With 1 Battle Trance already, I don't really think we want a second one in so small a deck. Pure Uncut Maple Syrup, thank you so much for the 5 months. Almost to that half year. Heck yeah. Umel with 2 strength sources. Could be good front-loaded damage. Maybe if it was upgraded. And I think I will take 1 event, at least. Yeah, choose 1 of 20 cards. There's lots that could be very, very good here. Notably, fan favorite, aka Baylor favorite, Dark Embrace for even more card draw. But also maybe Bloodletting, genuinely, for like absolutely filthy amounts of energy. Second Body Slam could be fun, or just another Shrug so that the Body Slam works better. Lots of options. I'm taking Dark Embrace, though. Such a sucker for that card. Oh, it's supposed to be turn 1. No. This might actually be the Ancient Potion time. Ancient Potion can block the no additional draws effect of the Battle Trance. So we can continue to draw from Shrugadov, for example. And then play the Offering. Hey, that was actually really correct. I love it. Freaking love it, man. Good stuff. Amazing. Looks like I should Dark Embrace over Disarming. Right. True Grit is really good, though, with the Dark Embrace now. I'll take a True Grit. True Grit will need an upgrade later so that we can target the card that gets exhausted by it, but it's still very good. Let's use this combat as an opportunity to get Incense Burner to a better number for the upcoming Elite fight, and this is the perfect fight for that, too. Gamel Crush, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 7 months of support. The half-year plus. So, Slavers are probably the biggest threat on turn 1. I'm thinking about this fight. So we want to send Incense Burner probably to turn 1. Juggernaut's second win Body Slam? Get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah. Do some damage. Some big damage. Ouch. Guess Dark Embrace was the answer. Very well. Accept this outcome. Unfortunately, feel compelled to play that. Go. Opting not to play Brutality since I'm trying to set up the burner here. We want to get a kill next turn. More damage than I would have liked, but that's okay. Headbutt Plus is not bad. Another front-loaded damage card that puts something on top with how much draw we have. That's really valuable. You know, I think that's a reasonable thing to want to do, Piu Dezu, is having Incense Burner on turn 1 deliberately because that's the turn we're most likely to see our offerings, so that we can play them for quote-unquote free. That's a really good point. And Speed Pot's pretty good, but I think this Blessing of the Forge is exceptional at the moment. And yes! Chat called it Pellets in Shop. Whenever you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all of your debuffs. And boy, is that exceptional for this deck. Because orange pellets mean we can remove the self debuff from Battle Trance, and it means we can remove the self debuff from Flex, as well as potentially powerful potions we get from the White Beast statue. There's also a Feel No Pain here, which I think is pretty alright, giving us block whenever a card is exhausted. We do a lot of that, so I quite like it. It also increases our power density, which is great with the pellets. I'd love to remove this Perfected Strike, quite frankly. It's 75 gold. And the Toxic Egg, letting us upgrade all skills that we get from here on out, that's pretty good too. Let's see. 68 plus 286. 454. So if we take the egg and the pellets, we cannot afford either the Feel No Pain or the card remove. So it's either pellets, Feel No Pain, card remove, or pellets plus Toxic Egg. I don't think that I like a Rampage very much. While you're... The logic is sound here, that we can play Rampage over and over again with this ability, with the ability of this deck to cycle rapidly. We can play this Rampage over and over again, scaling its damage up. That's a good read if that's what you're thinking. However, we'll get more damage out of the deck if we play Body Slam over and over again than if we play Rampage over and over again. And notably, the Body Slam is free, meaning it's much easier to do that. We can play Rampage maybe 2-3 times in one turn. We can play Body Slam a lot more than that. This deck is really going to want skills. Let's grab this Toxic Egg. I think let's have another Toxic Egg run. Means no feel, no pain for now. But the future version of ourselves is going to really, really appreciate it. And the current version of myself definitely appreciates that I set Instance Burner to 1 here. I think I'm also going to go ahead and use the Blessing of the Forge to just give ourselves the ultimate turn 1, where we just murder everybody forever. "14 strength. Permanently. Should prevent those wounds for this guy next. Yeah. Okay, current pathing is going to be, I think, this way? Yeah, we want to get all these upgrades. As we are quite behind on upgrades, and we got a lot of really good ones. The Flex, the Dark Embrace, the Seeing Red, all that jazz. So what we have is one more combat, then an elite. Okay. I'm just going to kill you now. Would I take Apparitions with Toxic Egg? Dark Embrace? Yes, probably. Would I take a Corruption? Or do I take another Disarm Plus? I mean... Corruption seems pretty okay. Think. Wait. I mean, we can just add lots more skills. Yeah, we just add many, many, many skills from here. Is the strat. Now I have another thing I need to upgrade. Dang it. Although that means the Seeing Red upgrade is no longer useful. Let's actually just upgrade Corruption right away. First day! Nah, thank you so much for that 25 months, that quarter century of support. Appreciate ya. Deck seems alright. And we still have a power if I want to remove... If I want to remove Hex. Which I guess I will. But yeah, that's what the deck do now. Guess I was supposed to wait one more turn there. It's all good. We know it's not Slavers. Did we really get Corruption Dark Embrace from P-Box? No, actually, both the Dark Embrace and the Corruption were added afterwards. I believe. That's right, we got double Offering from the P-Box, but neither the Dark Embrace nor the Corruption came from it. Offering Potion. Ooh. Red Skull's pretty spicy. For below half HP, gain some strength. Love to see it. Right, well, turn 1 intangibility sure would have been nice. I'm just gonna note that to myself. Just saying. I'm not going to draw because I don't have Dark Embrace in play. Okay. Also really like anger in decks like this one. Precisely... Give me that. Precisely for the reason observed there. So once you can draw lots of cards, you can just play all of your cheap, zero-cost stuff, and boy is that great. Continuing to invest in our energy upgrades here. So I want to go to another store. No, I want more upgrades. Letter opener is also pretty sweet for a lot of reasons. I can't even... Alright, fair enough. Get him. Bonk. Shockwave Plus with a Corruption. It's the ultimate weak and vulnerable applicator. Hell yeah. Welcome. Welcome to the deck. So good to have you. Alright, Flex is the next upgrade, doubling its strength from 2 to 4. I'm not actually sure how much that matters, but I'm pretty sure it does. A second win for 3 here, okay. Downside of the Battle Trance does not apply. Thanks to Orange Pelts purging it for us. Wow. More shrugs, says Fire Drawn, and so it is. There are more shrugs here now. Thank you for the shrug. Use that flex spot, even though it is really good with the pellets. I just don't really need strength. We're gonna upgrade the True Grit so that it can target when it's exhausting. Now I'm actually allowed to play it. An RL shrug, you got it. Easy. Where are my offerings? Hello? Screw it. I want to turn 1 win. Hello? Can't do this. Very well. Don't think I'm allowed to do that. Skill. No attacks. Understood. Okay. Yeah, no attacks. So we can't draw any more cards. We have the no-draw effect, so I can't... Unless I play an attack, I can't draw any more cards. That's why I'm talking about that. We'll just do this. Do I delete these 3 cards? I think so. Okay. So we go... Body Slam. I guess I'll sneak in a headbutt here. Exhaust card. Body Slam. Entrench. Body Slam. Offering. Body Slam. GG! And so the version of the deck that has a Rampage instead of the Body Slam is basically that, but slower. There's our Barricade. Impervious Plus is real good too, but we really want that block retain. Yeah, that's a good Impervious. I guess Philosopher's Stone is not so bad. Certainly the deck wants additional energy per turn. The Velvet Choker here is a big no-no, preventing us from playing more than 6 cards per turn. As evidenced by that final turn in Collector, we really want to be able to play lots of cards. Or we could remove 2 cards. I would remove Bash and Perfected Strike with the Empty Cage, and that would be pretty okay too. Then we're really reliant on the Seeing Red. The problem with that is it's really hard to play Barricade if I take a Philosopher's Stone. Six and Coffee asks, would we want a Snecko Eye here, or does the pellets make it too risky? I think Snecko actually would be pretty okay. The randomness doesn't matter that much once Corruption is down. And with the pellets, we can lock in the price of certain cards. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. I will take this Philosopher's Stone. Enemies gain 1 additional strength, but our disarm can remove that. And if we see another disarm, it'll be upgraded. I do want to go to a couple of stores. We do have a couple of stinkers to remove. So the far left path, even though that's the most elites, isn't the most appealing. How about upgrades? How do we feel about those right now? Are they important? I would like to upgrade Barricade so it's cheaper. I would like to upgrade maybe the Offerings to draw more. I would like to upgrade... Burning Pact? Okay, I'll plan to go shop Fire, Elite Fire, and then up this way. Second Wind upgrade is alright, but I don't think that I'm going to care that much a lot of the time. More shrugs. You've got a corruption in your deck, you can really never have too many shrugs. can't. This fight is gonna go on for days! I want that uppercut. I don't think so. We get a Shockwave plus. Nah, we're good. Elixir is an interesting potion with Dark Embrace. I don't think I need it, though. Show me the offerings. Dang it. Guess I might as well use the Liquid Memories. Actually, wait, I had... Whatever. I mean, we've got the White Beast statue. I realized I could have just headbutted the thingy and entrenched to draw it. Super doesn't matter. Four footwork plus and 3 blurs. That sounds like a wild seller run. Second body slam could be pretty useful to us, although it needs the upgrade. This rupture also could be strength scaling with our brutality, but I think that's unnecessary. We don't need strength scaling. We'd rather have a feel no pain. I think I'd rather just use the one body slam. I've got a barricade. Yeah, let's take the second one. Let's take the second one. I'll have to upgrade it just like the first one. But that's okay. No need to get the barricade down in this fight. It's pretty short if I can just kill 2 of them on turn 1. And then with an elite coming up next, I'll kill them... Or I'll set up Incense Burner for turn 1. Excuse me. Or maybe turn 2 is better for Repto? Matters not. Oh my. Love that flame barrier. Love that dual wield. Actually, I don't love that dual wield with 2 body slams. With 1 body slam, I really do like it. Let's take the flame barrier. Loose. Second Dark Embrace. Yet another Shrug is here. Ori lets us choose 5 cards and add them to the deck. That could be pretty good with our Toxic Egg, of course. 5 max HP potion is here. Let's definitely get rid of this P-Strike. Guess I could have removed Bash and then we would have upgraded... Well, there's Headbutt, Anger, and the other Body Slam. Eh. I do want this Dark Embrace. Let's go Dark Embrace plus Ori. Sounds pretty good. Body Slam Havoc plus, another Flex plus, another Shrug plus. Warcry plus is good. Either a True Grit or a Warcry is good. Let's go True Grit, Warcry, Shrug. Actually gonna pass on Flex. With 2 Body Slams, I'm actually kind of down for a Havoc here. Let's add a Havoc plus. And 1 more Shrug for the road. Onwards! Ah! For example, we can do fun things like use Warcry to put the 2-cost power on top of the deck and then play it for free with the Havoc. Same with the 2 headbots, right? We have a lot of control over what's on top of the draw pile. Actually okay with that. No longer intangible. One more Warcry? I mean, they're basically just free card draw. Upgrade potion. Pass on that. Get Body Slam upgraded. I'm going out this way. Shame we have to take the blue key over the, relic there. Weak on turn 1. Or we can get a card removal in the next act. I'd rather have the card removed. Okay, really happy we're intangible next turn. No longer sure that the intangibility matters in the slightest here. I see. Right. Who needs Barricade when you can just do that? One more Warcry, sure. Yeah, why not? Spin the wheel. Uh-oh. It's gonna only go badly, surely. No, we're rich! 300 bucks? Heck yeah. Give me the dollars. Wheel of Morality, turn, 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 tell us the lesson. We should learn. Unbelievable. Can't believe this man was not stabbed even one time. And that's right, it's the amount of gold you get from that event actually depends on which act you're in. 100 gold per act, so 100 gold for Act 1, 200 for Act 2, 300 for Act 3. Little known facts. Definitely not. Don't need a strength potion either. Onwards! Energy or card draw? What's the important? I'm gonna go with energy. Hello, yes. Please give me energy. Put that away. Actually, I could use the energy potion to put it in play, but that feels needless. I want to headbutt one of those shrugs, man. Or nothing, actually. Headbutt nothing. Perfect. Nailed it. Trench. This is all the deck has left. Easy peasy. Alright, who's next? The Time Slug. Alright, a limited number of cards. How dare you? Find this idea offensive. This might not be a one for corruption, now that we have an entrench. Rather, a barricade. Now that we have a barricade, might be better to not. Probably could have removed Frail a little bit earlier there. We are intangible here. This is the second boss. I'm gonna care about the instance burner then. We want this on 4 for Spire Spear and Spire Shield. GG. To them, a deep pulsing dread could be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of the body slamming and jamming that this Ironclad is doing? You ready your body and collide with the heart for over 4,000 damage. It's like 2 something, right? 2,000 damage. Who even cares, really? Let's see. We could upgrade our draw with one of the offerings. We could make Brutality an 8, actually. That seems reasonable. Yeah, that'll ensure consistent good card draw in these final fights. There's our Feel No Pain. Hell yeah. Welcome to the deck, Feel No Pain. Good to have you. Could take a limit break here to double our strength. I don't know that that's actually helpful. Champion Belt can apply weak. Don't know that that's actually helpful. Do like removing Bash. Do like... maybe the Dunchaku? Not that one. This one. Secret weapon's kind of useful. Gets body slams and such. We could swap out a potion for an entropic brew. I think the secret weapon's alright. Take that. Don't attack me. Dang it. Rude. I don't care that much. Perfect. Destroy them all! Okay. Before I get too crazy, let's remember to set up Incense Burner for Heart. Going on 4. That's cute. I'll take the True Grit. Secret weapon doesn't really help me do a lot here. I think I'm just gonna delete it. Could hit Second Wind. Put that on top. Cool, we get to do a lot of free damage. And what a turn we have. What a turn indeed. Re-offering is here. Want to use the potions later, so they get a little bit more health out of the Ornithopter. Certainly don't care about the damage. And the strength potion. Do we use the corruption in this fight? I suspect our deck is big enough that we can just play this now. And we just do the whole deck on turn 1? Yeah. Let's go for it. Although let's get this Juggernaut in play. Oh, let's also remove our Frailty. Allegonia, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. What is even happening? Happy birthday! Yo, that's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, have some toast. Basically capped damage again there. Bonk. 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 GG! Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baylor content. Ta-ta for now.